infectious like a techie dream. Plug in your ears, let the knowledge flow.
Imagine how people 150 years from now might look at this moment, Earth at the dawn of AI. With artificial intelligence and immersive technology, future generations will have the ability to revisit the past, not just read about it, but experience it as if they were there. I'm Nolie MacDonald, and this is a Nerd's Point of View. Today, we'll step into the possibilities of immersive technology, how it can capture our world, preserve our culture, and create a living archive for generations to come.
Imagine your great-great-grandchildren sitting front row at a Foo Fighters concert, or stepping inside the Statue of Liberty, which may not be around 150 years from now, or soaking up the rays from a hammock in Hawaii.
Today, those experiences are limited to those with the means to travel. But through the power of virtual reality, these moments can be brought to life from the comfort of your living room and preserved to be appreciated by future generations. Culture is something that is innately human, and our humanity is something we want to carry forward. We don't know what the future holds, but we do know this: natural disasters, war, and evolution are inevitable. So the question is, how do we preserve culture in an ever-changing world?
Imagine walking through a city that no longer exists, or hearing a language that disappeared 2 centuries ago. With AI and virtual reality, we don't just document culture, we allow it to live on.
And it's not just about preserving what's at risk of being lost. With VR, we can also expand access to the world as it exists today, giving anyone the ability to explore places they may never reach in person.
Travel has been limited to those with resources, time, and health to do it. But immersive technology changes that equation. With photogrammetry, LiDAR, and high-resolution 360-degree capture, we can record trails, markets, and cityscapes in such detail that someone across the world can step inside without ever boarding a plane. With technological advancements in both VR and AI, the ability to deliver hyper-realistic experiences has been now made possible. This is the Insta 360-degree Sphere VR camera. A 360-degree camera like this captures the world in every direction at once. Photogrammetry then stitches millions of pixels together to create 3-dimensional environments. Every tree, every stone, every street corner, reconstructed with scientific precision. And this is just the first step. LiDAR adds laser-level measurement. Volumetric capture records people in motion. Then AI enhances what's missing, restoring detail and making the world we capture today even more vivid tomorrow. It means a student in a classroom in Nairobi can walk the streets of Paris. A family in Seattle can hike the Andes. A retiree can parasail in Fiji from their living room. These aren't substitutes for travel, they're new ways of experiencing the world.
VR democratizes exploration. It removes the barrier of cost, geography, and mobility. For the first time, the entire planet becomes accessible, not just for today's generations, but for the generations to come. Culture isn't only captured in monuments or landscapes, it lives in our voices, our performances, and our music. These expressions are uniquely human, and yet just as fragile as the physical world.
Through spatial audio, ambisonic recording, and motion capture, we can preserve performances in 3 dimensions. Not just the sound, but the experience of being there. The acoustics of a jazz club. The energy of a stadium. As a former jazz and blues singer, I know music isn't just entertainment, it's memory. It carries identity, history, and emotion. With virtual reality, we can ensure that even as artists come and go, their voices, their performances, and their essence live on.
When you combine travel, music, and culture, something bigger emerges. This isn't just access to the world, it's a time capsule of humanity itself, built in real time for future generations. We are the first generation with the tools to capture life in 3 dimensions. Not just how it looked, but how it felt. That is the opportunity at the dawn of AI. To use technology not just for efficiency or profit, but to preserve the essence of what it means to be human. Because one day, future generations will step inside these worlds. They won't just study our history, they'll experience our humanity, our music, our culture, our imagination, and they'll know exactly who we were at this moment in time.